JDSM, my guy. Or girl, sorry. Hey, everybody. Y'all come on in as I'm getting everything kind of set up. All right. Hello, hello. Hey. Hello, mate. Y'all come on in. I'm trying to, shit. Fuck it. We here. I know y'all might think that I'm a little late, but lately, I've been trying to last a whole hour again. But because I'm still healing and I have other issues, it's kind of hard, to do a whole hour. Yesterday I did a whole hour and some change, but I realized that I had to take 2 pills just to get out of the pain that I was in. I was like, I kind of don't want to do that tonight. I have another procedure tomorrow, so let's get into it.
It's time for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Okay. This song is called Okay. It's on my new album, Elevate. I hope y'all enjoy it because we need to talk about this. Let's do it. This person ain't gonna last in my life forever. You can always tell when somebody wasn't truly for you. You can always tell. Sometimes you can't tell it right away. And I'm guilty of that. There's times where I'll be friends with people for 15 years. And then at the last minute, I'll find out that they was never for me. If I'm telling you to the point if I'm telling you something to the point where I feel like I gotta convince you, I shouldn't have to convince any of my friends anything at all. A real friend is not gonna make you question their loyalty, and they're not gonna question your loyalty, because they're gonna know who you are as a person, who you are as a friend. And anybody that says that they're your friend, but they talk behind your back, they're so jealous of you. And I know it's hard to say, no, it's not even hard. It's not easy to think that somebody that you're cool with is jealous of you. But you don't want to think that about family either, but family can be jealous of you too. Anyone that has a heart can get jealous. You might get jealous of something simple and it just festers in you. Now, when somebody tells me that they my friend and we get into it one time, you can always tell when you get into it one time with somebody how they treat you. If they're so super fucking angry, like they want to fight you, they never liked you. Let me say that one more time. If they get so super fucking angry and want to fight you, they never liked you. It's the sad truth, but it's real. If they try to make you think that what you're doing in life as you're progressing and elevating, if they try to make you think that you're wrong because you're elevating and you're not that same person that you used to be, they never liked you. They're not your friend. True friends want to see you elevate. True friends aren't going to talk bad about you just because they don't have, like, I say this all the time. I've been in pain over 15 years and not many people believed me. They would go as far as saying that I'm faking it. People that were my friends. So excuse me that I don't want those people around me anymore. I don't want those people in my life anymore. And now that I'm menopausing, I give little to no fucks. I don't want that type of energy around me. It doesn't matter how long we've been knowing each other. If you know me, and if you really, really know me and you love me, then you know that I don't have to lie. I can't make this shit up. I know y'all heard the album. I can't make this shit up. And you can't either. If somebody can't respect who you are and what you're going through, then they don't respect you. It's sad. The people that you think really like you and love you, and you bend over backwards for these people, only to be stabbed in the back, heartbroken, and left wondering, damn, how long have you been hating me? How long have you not liked me? How long have we really not been friends? It's sad, but it's true. Anyways, happy Tuesday. It is Taco Tuesday. I made some tacos today. Well, you know, I did my little thing, a little bit of tacos. But yesterday was Mental Health Talk, so shout out to everybody that was tuned in to Mental Health Talk. I definitely appreciate the love and support that I've been getting. Shout out to all my couch potatoes, new and old. I definitely appreciate y'all. The next Mental Health Talk will be August the 19th. If you have lost anybody from a mental health issue, please make sure to send their name and their pictures in so we can keep their name and face alive. Coming up this Thursday, Sarah Foreman. And not only was I locked up with her, but I also know her from school. So we're going to get juicy on the couch, but it's only going to be live on Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, and TikTok. I won't be live on Instagram or, and I might still be live on Instagram. I take that back. I might only be live only on Instagram, TikTok, and Spotify, Pandora, and YouTube. So make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is THA Real JANELL, and turn on the post notifications because you don't want to miss any interview. Any interview that I have, I try to make them real exclusive and just keep them on certain platforms. That way they can get as much exposure as they can. So that'll be this Thursday. And also next month, Regina Wells will be coming back. If you didn't catch her first time on the couch, make sure that you go back and rewatch and re-listen, because this is a spinoff of the last episode. And it's going to get a little bit deeper about how the judicial system is treating families and kids in the system. So you don't want to miss that. It's going to be very informative. It was very informative the first time, and it's going to be very informative now. So y'all don't want to miss that one. Shout out to Money Man Rado. The Dallas BET Awards is coming up July the 28th. I'm super excited. It's my second go round. And I will be media out there. So any of my followers that's in Dallas, make sure you tap in while I'm there, because I will be shooting a video when I get out there. And if you would like to be in the video, you're more than welcome. I got a bunch of different videos that I'm about to be shooting. I'm about to start shooting back to back to back. I'm just trying to get better a little bit more so I can, you know what I'm saying, do my thing. I'm trying to do my thing. Also, August the 5th, I will be media again for the outside tour. So shout out to Gorgeous Music. Also, your guy One Eye will be hosting, and he's hip hop, the number one hip hop radio station out here. You'll mainly hear his voice on there. His name is your guy One Eye. Okay. But that's August the 5th, so make sure that you mark your calendar, because you don't want to miss it. It's going to be a bunch of dope-ass artists that's going to be performing. I'm super excited. I can't wait. I love to hear PBE Pluto. He be going crazy. And the lineup that he got, I was listening to all of their music, and when I say that they hard, they hard. July the 30th is the next Fuck Fentanyl. I didn't get to do Fuck Fentanyl last month because I had my surgery. So we will be doing it this month, and every month after that. I'm back on schedule. I'm getting everything back on schedule because I'm a consistent person, and I have to be on schedule. And as a tourist, I like to have my things in order. So that is July the 30th. So make sure you mark your calendar. If you've lost anyone from fentanyl, please make sure to send your story in, their story in, and send their information. That way we can honor them. I always say this because we honor people that we don't know that passed away. So why not honor somebody that you actually know? I'm just saying. The next prison jail talk is August the 5th, 6th, 8th, and 9th. Make sure that you come share your story, because your story can help somebody. Your story can help somebody. You have no idea how many people have told their stories already on the podcast, and it has actually helped people. I've had people inboxing me like, yo, send me their information, and you know, and they keeping up with them. So come through, share your story. The next Shroom Talk is July the 29th. If you would like to learn a little bit more about magic mushrooms and the do's and don'ts of it, make sure that you show up. July the 29th, mark your calendar. I try to do it every month because, again, these are subjects that need to be talked about. Just because it's a psychedelic and just because it's the safest recreational drug doesn't mean that people haven't passed away from it. That's because people are altering these drugs. People are altering, and I don't even get it. Like, why alter some shrooms? Why alter any drug unless you are literally trying to kill somebody or trying to harm somebody? That's my only thought of the reason why anybody would lace anything with fentanyl or lace anything with anything. It's like, what are your motives? Like, what's your intentions in doing that? I'm just saying. So that is July the 29th. Also, again, shout out to all my couch potatoes that keep up with the couch. I definitely appreciate the love and support, man. Even the people that's been streaming my album. Elevate album is out everywhere that you could download music. Excuse me. Make sure that you go check that out. Run up them views. Let me know what you think. Right now, my top song is Can't Make This Shit Up. Because how many times do you find yourself telling somebody that you think is your friend, or you think is your social friend, you telling them something, and they looking at you like you're crazy. They looking at you like, this bitch is lying, or this motherfucker's lying. And you know from deep down in your soul that you're not lying, that you literally like I know this sounds ridiculous, but I'm really fucking telling the truth. But they still look at you like, I can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. So that's why I wrote that song, because it's hard out here whenever you, number one, are already going through something. But to be going through something and nobody believes you. I don't know if you realize that that does something to your mental. It will fuck you up. I know for a fact, because there's times that I burst out crying out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Because I know what I've been going through. I know how much pain I've been in. And I know that not many people have believed me. So to finally get the confirmation that I need, like, yo, you was really fucked up all this time. It breaks me down sometimes. It puts me in my feelings. It brings me to tears. Because I'm like, damn, I've lost so much of my life explaining myself, sticking up for myself. And you shouldn't have to keep trying to vouch for your fucking self. It shouldn't be like that. If a motherfucker don't believe you, then guess what? Get rid of their ass. Goodbye. Oh, you don't? Bye. They don't deserve to be in my life. They don't deserve to be in your life. They don't deserve to be in your life. They don't deserve you. They don't. Because there ain't no way in hell I'm going to keep on talking until I'm blue in the face and you still looking at me like I'm goddamn crazy. Bye. I never asked you to be around me. Scram. And sometimes you'll find yourself like, damn, I really don't want to cut this person off. We got too much history. Fuck that history, baby. Fuck that history. Because at the end of the day, if they gave a fuck about you, they would never question what you're going through or what you're saying, especially if come on now, you think somebody is just really gonna carry on a lie for so long and just be like with tears, and it's fake, and they just making it up. Everybody's just making it up. Just fuck it. You don't need those type of people in your life. That will take you through so much stress that you'll physically be hurt. Because you're stressed out about explaining yourself. You're stressed out about trying to convince somebody about your truth. Your truth to somebody else might be a fucking joke. Your truth to somebody else might not even be the truth to them. They're going to look at you like you making it up. They're going to treat you like you making it up. They'll be so fucked up to you. And you like, damn. Well, but that is my friend. I forgive you. Or that is my family. I forgive you. No. These are the type of people that will suck your energy dry. Suck it all out of you. The good energy that you've been focusing on and trying to, they'll take it all away. And sometimes they'll even take you to the point where you almost slip back into the old person that you used to be, that you've been fighting so hard not to be. Because you don't want to be, come on now, nobody wants to be called a liar. Nobody wants to be made to believe that they're lying about something when they know they're not. So you'll do everything that you can to prove your innocence, right? Even when people catch cases, they do everything they can to prove their innocence. But if somebody don't believe you, they just don't believe you. Why waste your time trying to convince someone who you thought was your friend to believe you, when there's other people that actually give a fuck about you and they believe you off the rip? They're not questioning how you feeling. They're not questioning what you're saying. They're doing everything they can to help you through your situation. Those are the people that you want in your life. And I had to learn that the hard way. I had to. Because I really thought that these people that I was, even family members, certain people I was thinking was for me. I was like, nah, we got history. The fuck? They will never do me like that. But they have. And they did. And they will. And they can. So don't ever think that just because you guys have history, that they won't fuck you over. Don't think because you guys are family, that they won't call you a liar, that they won't talk shit behind your fucking back. Because they will. They will. Now, I know that everybody in your life, anyone and everyone, will eventually hurt you. You just got to pick and choose who's worth the pain. Well, guess what? It ain't even worth it no more if you are making me feel less than. If you are making my feelings feel invalidated, like they don't matter, you gotta go. The type of energy that I need around me is positive energy, healing energy. People that want to do right, people that want to be on the right track, those are the people that I want around me. And although I try to be an advocate for any and everyone, sometimes you can't. You can't. I'm sorry to say, but sometimes you just can't. And even though I always try to stress to you guys to write your people that's locked up, keep in touch with your people that's locked up, sometimes if those are the same people that's still stuck in the ways that you used to be in, they'll bring you back down that way every time. They'll bring penitentiary drama in your life every time. It doesn't matter what you do or say. You can speak positivity in their life all day long. But if somebody doesn't want to change, they're not going to hear that. They're going to try to bring you back down where they are. And that's just the truth. It's sad. It's really sad. Especially when you're one of those ones that you're an energy person. You like to give your energy out to everyone and you want positive back. But then you get negative back because this person don't know how to change. Because this person don't know how to either let go of the past or let go of the old person that you used to be. They still stuck in who you used to be when you've elevated 30 times more than what you used to be whenever you first met them. You surpassed them in so many ways that it makes them jealous. That it makes them envious. It makes them hate you. It makes them dislike you. And I'm going to say it again. If you get into a fight with one of your friends and they all of a sudden want to fight you, they're so angry that they want to fight you, then they never liked you. If you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THARealJANELL. Today, I know y'all probably like, damn, why you listen? Because people will be people regardless, especially if they not changed. Don't allow your loyalty to a friendship, to a family member, to take you back 30 steps when you moved up 50 steps. Don't do that to yourself. I'm just saying. Let's jump into a song. You already know it. Well, you probably don't know what I'm about to play, but this is from my new album, and it's actually one of my top songs right now. Can't make this shit up. Let's get into it. Right back.
to keep my head up like I'm supposed to. Always tell the truth, I cross my heart and hope to die. This shit is crazy, what I go through, I can't make this shit. No, I can't make this shit up. No, I can't make this. No, I can't make this shit up. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. And you've been working every day to get your bread up. Only at the top and now you fed up. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. And you've been working every day to get your bread up. It's really lonely at the top and now you fed up. Let it go, let it go, let it go, yeah. Let it go. No, I can't make this shit up.
Okay. That's one of my top songs right now. Man. And I didn't, yeah, I did. Listening to my album now, you know, and when things start happening, I'm just like, wow, this is wild, you know, very, very wild. And it'll have you in a fucked up way, knowing that people are switching up on you, feeling the animosity from somebody that you thought was your day one or thought was your best friend. I love you too so much. It hurts. Family, friends, anybody switching up on you hurts. Whether it be a lover, like I said, it hurts. It hurts. I'm just saying. Now it is Fibroid Awareness Month, and I talked about it earlier this month, but I want to talk about it a little bit again today because, one, you can have fibroids and cysts and not even know it. I want to get this goddamn gnat. Sorry, he's trying to get me. But you literally can have fibroids and cysts and not even know that you're suffering and going through it. It got so bad that I literally thought my colon was gonna explode. And that's all I thought was happening. I didn't think for 1 second that they were gonna say that I have fibroids and cysts. But when they said that I have, what they seen originally on the scan was 23 fibroids and cysts. They found the 24th one during surgery. So I want to tell you guys that if you have heavy menstrual, if you are one of those ones that have a heavy menstrual, I really think that you should go get yourself checked out. Even though you're like, you know what, it's been like this my whole life. Like, yeah, well, you could have been suffering this whole time without even knowing it. And some people don't even have any symptoms. Or some people don't feel any pain. Or if you have pain in other places like me, my whole back has been messed up from being hit with a forklift. So I wasn't really paying attention to my abdominal pain, not realizing that abdominal pain was fucking severe. It was hurting so fucking bad. When I actually paid attention to it, yo, it was like it hit me like a ton of fucking bricks. Any prolonged periods, if you notice that your period is going a little bit longer than it usually does, get yourself checked out. And don't get me wrong, there are doctors that will miss it. Doctors can miss it. You can miss it. But don't take, hey, nothing's wrong with you as your answer. Get a second opinion. If you got to get a third opinion, get a third opinion. If you have to get a fourth opinion, get a fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh. It doesn't matter until you figure out what is wrong with you. We know our bodies. We know our bodies for the most part. Well, I thought I did. until I didn't realize how much pain I was in. But we know our bodies for the most part. And we know that if we're in pain and we're saying we're in pain, we're in fucking pain. Ain't nobody gonna lie about being in pain. Now, I'm not talking about those hypochondriacs or the moms that make their kids believe that they're sick when they're not. But what about the ones that are sick and you try to make us believe that we're not sick? Or we're hurting and you try to make us believe that we're not hurting? What about going to the doctor and the doctor's like, oh, I honestly don't know why you're in so much pain, but take this pill. It's like, take this pill. I want to know what's wrong with me. Fuck a pill. Tell me what is wrong. Abdominal pain. If you feel any abdominal pain, if you get a pap smear, because what I did was I got a pap smear and I was like, ow, like, is it supposed to feel like this? And my doctor told me yes. That's normal. I was like, oh. So with her telling me that, it made me not think nothing of it. And I was just ignoring the pain that I was in. Don't do that to yourself. Do not ignore your pain, and do not let anybody tell you that you are not in pain, that you are not hurt. Don't make anybody make you believe that nothing is wrong with you. If you know in your heart of hearts that something is wrong, something just doesn't feel right. We know. Lower back pain or pelvic pain. These are signs that you can have fibroids and cysts. My back was killing me, but I was like, shit. Didn't think nothing of it because I have back issues from being hit with a fucking forklift. So I was like, okay, But ever since those fibroids and cysts came out, guess what? My back hurts, but not that fucking bad. It was bad. I'm talking about to the point where I couldn't even breathe without crying because I was like, oh my God, like, what is this? Like, and I kept going back to my back doctor, like, yo, y'all missing something. They like, well, your back ain't supposed to be, your back got issues, but it shouldn't be hurting that fucking bad. And I was like, you sure? Because it's hurting this fucking bad. And so those doctors was looking at me like, now, if you want medicine, just say that. And I'm like, yo, I took myself off of all this fucking medicine because I want y'all to see that that's not what it's about. And you'll get some doctors that think that you just want to get high, because there are people that actually just want to get high. But if you know in your heart of hearts that you're not that person, find another doctor. Find somebody else. Find somebody that will listen to you, hear you, and cater to your needs. If your period is painful, that's a sign that you might need to get checked. I also was frequently peeing. I'm talking about I was peeing so much that I was like, damn, I know I ain't drinking that much fucking water. Like, I was like, what? I literally just peed and I'm about to go pee again. And it'll be just like I never peed. That could be a sign that you have fibroids. If you notice that you're having a hard time getting pregnant, that could be a sign. That can be a sign. And even though some of us, we like, oh, well, no, I can't get pregnant. And how do you know? How do you know? Because you've been trying and you haven't gotten pregnant. Well, how do you know you don't have fibroids and cysts? How do you know that you haven't been suffering this whole time? Only about 10% of fibroids will shrink on their own. Only about 10%. 10%? And I always, like I said, I've said this before, I hear people talking about home remedies and, you know, different things that'll help shrink a fibroid. But what if you're past that? What if your fibroids are to the point where they look like premature babies? and you can't take the pain anymore. Home rimming my ass. I just said only about 10% of fibroids will shrink on their own. That's not a big percent compared to how many people, how many women have fibroids and cysts. I did a survey on the Mabel Bassett Eddie Warriors group, you know, saying, hey, if you've gotten out of prison and you notice that you've gotten fibroids and cysts, please hit me up. Please, you know, DM me. I want to know. About 4 people have DM'd me specifically since my post and have gotten checked. And each 4 of those girls just found out they have fibroids and cysts. I can't even tell you how many people actually commented on the post that I made, because there's a lot of women that have fibroids and cysts that was locked up with me. And partly because of the food that's in the prisons. When you've been eating, when you have no choice but to eat nothing but processed food, don't think that all of this down here is going to be A-okay, because it's not. It's not. It's not. You have to be an advocate for yourself, because, like I said, some people will think you're making it up. Some people will call you a liar. Some people will try to make you believe that nothing is wrong with you, including doctors. But you know your body. Get yourself checked. Fibroids are more common in women of color than you would ever imagine. And even if you're like, oh, well, I don't have any pain. None of that is happening to me. Get yourself checked anyway. There's no reason why you shouldn't. There's no reason why you shouldn't. Just saying. The best doctor to me, I feel like, that helped me with my fibroids and cysts is Dr. Kallenberger. He's at 3433 Northwest 56th Street, Suite 200 in Oklahoma City. Look him up. Look up the things that he's done in Oklahoma City, as far as he's even came up with the tubal surgery. He even has a whole library in the hospital. Find the best doctor for you. Find the best doctor that's going to listen to you. That's not going to make you believe that nothing is wrong with you. They're not going to down what you're going through. They're not going to question what you're going through. They're going to try to help you. Fibroids and cysts is nothing to play with. And even though a lot of them are benign, it can turn cancerous. It's so important to get yourself checked. So important. It's my duty now. Like, I don't care what nobody says. I'm gonna talk about it all the time, because it's something that I just went through, and it was not a good feeling. Now I'm menopausing. I don't want to fucking menopause, but I have no choice because I had to get a total hysterectomy. And a lot of times when I go back to the doctor, they're like, oh, you too young for that. I know, but it's fucking happening. And here we are. Because nobody fucking listened to me. Find you a doctor that will listen to you. Find you a doctor that will believe you. And if you have anybody that's in your circle right now that don't believe anything that you're saying, get fucking rid of them. They don't need to be in your life, because they're not for you. They are not for you. I don't give a fuck if it's your mama. If your mama looking at you crazy and you telling them that you hurting, get rid of her ass. She don't give a fuck about you. And nor do that friend that's talking shit behind your back and you telling them that you hurting. They like, yeah, right. Yeah, right? Okay. You gotta go. If you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Make sure you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THAREALJANELL. This whole month is Fibroid Awareness Month. And again, I literally, once I found out that I had fibroids and cysts, I got my surgery about a week later. And even though it is an emergency surgery, do you know that it costs $198.13? They should have, why don't we have free healthcare like fucking Canada? Why don't we have free healthcare like other countries? Not only are they killing us with this food, but you charging us all this money just to have healthcare? And if you don't have healthcare, then you penalized in more ways than one. On your taxes, on your pockets. We need to be an advocate for free healthcare everywhere. It's no reason why we shouldn't have free healthcare. You already want to kill us with this food. You already want to kill us with all of this process and then even hiding certain ingredients in foods that we think is healthy. They don't give a fuck about us. So we have to give a fuck about us. We have to help each other. We have to tell each other, hey, don't eat that because this is what it did to me. Don't go over there and taste that because it's going to do this to you. We have to be the vocal ones about it because this doctor's not going to tell you. Half of the time, they don't even believe you. Be your own advocate. And if you've been through something, help somebody else that you see going through it too. Anybody that has been hitting me up about fibroids and cysts, I don't give a fuck what time you call me. Because I get it. I get it. And I even get the part where nobody believes you. Or nobody understands. Or even the feeling of feeling like nobody understands. Or nobody gets you. I get that. I've been there. I'm such a crybaby now. I'm always crying. Because even though I've been consistently crying and begging for help for the last 15 years, there's still people to this day that still don't believe me. And that hurts. It hurts. It will hurt anybody. It hurts to know that I've been in pain all this time with little to no help. It hurts to know that I didn't have to go through all of this. But because nobody believed me or helped me when I needed the help, I had to. So I had to endure a little bit more than some others. And you might have too. I'm not putting what I went through over what you going through. Because my pain it probably is just like your pain, or your pain is just like my pain, or vice versa. But when you have people that don't believe you, that'll fuck you up. That will really fuck you up. So even if you don't have anybody that believes what you're going through, please call me. I believe you. I believe you. And I'll do everything I can to help you get the help that you need. Anything that I use, any type of help that I use, any type of discounts, any type of whatever, references, resources, I will give it all to you. Whatever you need, I will give it to you. If you need resources to help pay your fucking bill, I got you. I will send you the resources because there's resources that will help you when you have a hardship. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. Do not. Because life be fucking lifing. And it'll make it hard for you to catch up. Especially if you've been put on your ass because you're in pain. I'm just saying. That's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much, and I definitely appreciate all my couch potatoes for tuning in. Even my new couch potatoes that came back and from seeing me the other day, I got new people that's been hitting me up like, yo, I'm new to the couch. Well, welcome. Welcome. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you get a chance, go to Oklahoma OKC People Choice Awards and vote for Couch Chronicles as the #1 podcast. I'm trying to go for round 2. You know what I'm saying? I was #1 last year. I'm trying to do it again. If you need any resources, even if you're not in pain, even if you like, you know what, I just need those resources for my bills, hit me up. That's what the couch is fucking for. I literally have all type of different resources. Plan B pills, I got you. Narcan, I got you. Fentanyl test strips, I got you. Tap in with me. I got hella resources that I can give away. I got hella resources that I can help you with. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. Don't be ashamed to get another doctor if somebody don't believe you. And don't feel bad if you gotta cut a motherfucker off for not being your real friend. Real friends ain't gonna question you. Real friends ain't gonna down you or talk about you. I love you guys. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I will be back on Thursday with a live interview with Sarah Foreman. Y'all don't want to miss that episode. Trust me when I say it's going to get deep. It is going to get deep and you don't want to miss it. You don't. I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I will be back Thursday. Have a good night. Stay blessed. Sending positive vibes, love, and energy your way. No matter who you are or where you're at, if you're a woman, make sure you get yourself checked for fibroids and cysts. Please, I'm begging you, please get yourself checked. Even if you like, oh, well, they did tell me I have a small one. Listen, if you haven't gotten rid of it or shrunk that motherfucker yourself, see if they can suck that bitch out. Okay? I love y'all. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I will be back on Thursday. Good night. Love you. Love you, YouTube.